Hi everybody, good evening. Welcome to another Monday Musings. Today is September 28th. We have 2 more days of September and then October 1st comes along. So welcome everyone. Before I get to our cards this evening as a group, I'm just going to talk just briefly about the full moon. This actually is going to be the harvest moon on October 1st. Welcome everyone, and welcome to all the new people that haven't been here before. So if you haven't been here before and you want to get notified when I go live, there should be a bell top right area that you can click on that you can get notified when I go live. All right. Also, I do have my group page, which is Wings of Inspiration. So good to see so many of you that I haven't seen for a while. Look at you, Miss Donna. Oh my God. Welcome everyone. So I have my Wings of Inspiration page where every Thursday I do put cards up and you get to pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. Every day I do put something inspirational on. I also have a YouTube channel, and you can like my business page. And if you guys wouldn't mind sharing this out to other people or your pages, I would really appreciate that. That would be awesome. So you guys tell me where you're all from. I know that I have some people that, come pretty regular on Mondays and some are new. So I'm saying welcome y'all. Talk about where you're from. Speaking of this harvest moon, so the harvest moon is the full moon that rises the closest after sunset. Hi, Bob. It rises the closest after sunset, and that's why sometimes it'll look so bright orange, and sometimes it'll look bigger when it really isn't bigger. But it is about harvesting our fields, and the harvest moon would brighten up the skies so that the farmers could get a few more of their seeds planted. Of course, it was also harvest time for certain products and foods, but I just thought I would share that because I thought that was pretty interesting. And this full moon is very close to Mars, or I should say Mars is very close to this moon. So you'll probably be able to see the moon and you'll look up there and go, what is that? That's Mars. It's not a star. So just wanted to let you guys know that. And so speaking of the harvest moon, and to me, when we're ready to harvest, it means that we've planted our seeds and we have tended to that garden and got rid of the weeds, made sure it had irrigation, made sure it had plenty of good soil by adding more fertilizer. So now's the time to harvest our products. So guess what? Our first card, actually this first card matches the outside of the cards. Look at that. I pulled for us as a group the Sacred Heart. It's talking about passion, love, and spiritual communion. So this is the time where we can actually reap what we sow, reap the harvest. We're finding that spiritual communion. We're finding the passion. And when I say the word love, I am talking about self-love and not just other kinds of love. So this is the first card that I pulled for everyone as a group. So it's time for us to harvest. The other card that I pulled is express your inner truth. So as a part of that, you know, we're creating what we're harvesting, we're reaping what we sow. We have to express our inner truth always, okay? So this says your creative work shines brightest when it reflects your genuine feelings and thoughts. So it is a good time to express our inner truth. You know, you guys hear me say this all the time. Life is short. Life is so short. Don't waste your time not being your authentic self, not sharing who you are, not expressing your inner truth. It's just a waste of energy because you're here one day and you're gone the next. That's my little spiel for the moment, okay? And another reminder from my Heart Rock deck, I pulled the foundation card. That's our third group card. So it says you have a strong foundation to keep you going. So remember that. All right, y'all go out and harvest. And if you have to plant some new seeds for another crop coming up, go for it. But it is harvest time, and I cannot wait to step out here in Prescott Valley and see that harvest moon. So anyway, so this is my Heart Rock deck. So for those of you who don't know, I find heart rocks out in nature, and then I get a message with it. And then I chose some of my favorite ones, and I put the messages on the cards that I had designed. So if anyone is ever interested, I do have my new order that's in, okay? So what I'm going to do tonight, I don't know who I'm going to be drawn to, as usual. And someone will, whoever I get drawn to, they will get a card, some kind of a message. And, but I wanted, sometimes you guys, I sit here and it's a little bit quiet. I have, the name Joseph came to me. This Joseph is connected to someone with the name of Irene. I am seeing a bicycle, so I don't know if this person passed on a bicycle or, you know, had a bicycle or someone just purchased a bicycle. I don't know. I have the month of March as being connected to this Joseph, and I have the month of September. So I don't know if somebody's birthday's in March or if this person passed in March or September. So he does appear to be young. Sometimes it's a little hard guesstimating ages, but you know, he seems to be in his maybe teens. I could be wrong. But anyway, so this Joseph is connected to this Irene, something about March and something about September. So if anyone can take that, that's fine. If not, then it's going to be for someone else, maybe who rewatches this. But if you can, I'll see if anything else comes along, okay? So I felt drawn to Paige. If you are still here, Miss Paige, I'm going to pull you a card, okay? Gorgeous up here in Prescott Valley tonight. You have a Joseph who passed with a friend of Arlene. Arlene, oh, well, you know, let me think, because I'm hearing Irene, but sometimes I don't always hear as accurately. It could be Arlene versus Irene. Was Joseph really, really young? And is there a connection with March or September? Let me know that, all right? Something about a bicycle. No, it's two wheels. It could have been a motorcycle, but it looked more like a bicycle to me. So let me know if you can take that. All right, Miss Paige, while I'm waiting to hear back. So welcome, everybody. Paige, let's see what we have for you. Yeah, it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful here. So, well, I don't know what the heck that's doing. All right, so Paige, your card is intuitive communication. Your, yes, he was 4. Arlene is also passed. Okay. Well, he was young. I didn't get a 4-year-old. I got maybe somebody who was a little bit older. But, you know, if that is something, if March and September resonate and you can take that, then maybe we have someone for you. All right. So intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. This kind of tells me that you are very highly intuitive, and I do believe that there's been some form of communication going on or working on trying to get your attention for communication. This could be some guides for you. It could be a loved one, but I have a feeling it's been, do you know somebody who's long distance, Paige? Are you in communication, or maybe some recent communication dreams? Okay. That would work, Paige. Absolutely. Because it talks about the silent whispers of the heart. You're getting some type of messages. March 7th. Okay, I'll write that down, Jody. Okay, March 7th. Is there anything about September? This is a lovely card. Very lovely card. So I believe if you're talking about a lot of dreams, Paige, then what I am thinking for you is to make sure that you do have a pen and a paper by the bed, because you are getting some form of communication at night when you're sleeping. Then that must be the way you're getting it. And you got married in September, Jody. Maybe this is for you. Let me work on this with Paige, and I'll see if I got anything else going on. So Paige, pay attention, because you're highly intuitive and things are coming for you right now. Pay attention and be open to lots and lots of signs. Welcome, Tina Windwalker. Welcome, welcome. Tina, I want you all to know that Tina is one of my friends who is very, very gifted in her readings, and she has her own page. So what I would like, Tina, for you to do is to put your link in here, Tina, and let everyone know how they can follow you. And I would recommend you all follow her. She's very, very good. I believe she has, I'm not sure what days. Let me know. I think she's live on Tuesdays. I'm not positive. Anyway, Tina, she's very, very good. So that's for you, Paige. Pay attention to that. All right. Martha O'Brien, I felt drawn to you. Now, Jody, it was the name Joseph, and I thought that it was connected to Irene, but then someone came along and said maybe it was Arlene. Maybe I heard wrong. That can happen. And there was something about a bicycle. It was March and it was September. He looked to me to be young, and to me it was sort of like maybe a young teenager or 12. I'm not really sure, but that's what I've got at this point in time, and so I'm giving it. If I get more, we'll go along with that and see. I'll see if there's any. Is there 2 other boys? Are there 2 other boys that would be connected with this Joseph? To let me know, because this person is mentioning 2 other boys. Didn't say brothers. He said 2 other boys. So, and Your other sons. Okay. Maybe, okay. Martha O'Brien, I'm going to get back with you with your card for a moment. I want to, I think this might be for, I'm not sure, is it for Jody? I'm not sure which one of this, I think there's a few of you family members here. So he's talking about the two other boys, and he is with a grandma. He didn't know his brothers. Well, he didn't have to know his brothers because he can see the other brothers from heaven. Okay, okay. I get this now. All right, Jody. He's with a grandmother on the other side. He's with her. I'm just seeing if there's any, do you have a grandmother on the other side, Jody? Because he's saying he's with the, okay, he's saying he's with the grandma. Because, you know, I don't, how old was he when he passed? He was fairly young, wasn't he? Because this one's progressed a little bit. And of course, it doesn't mean that they have to come through at the same age they passed. They can come through at any age they want, but I'm seeing a young child. Well, I don't know. Maybe a young teenager, maybe 12. I'm not sure. But anyway, that person came through. Could be Arlene too. Yes, 4. Okay, maybe it's not Irene. Maybe it's Arlene. So you got married in September, and something happened in March, because he's talking about March. Let me see. Is there someone else in the family that has 3 children? Jody? He's talking about another member of the family that has 3 kids. Thank you, Tina. Arlene's birthday. Okay. All right. Is Arlene the grandma? What does he have to do with the bicycle, Jody? Because he keeps showing me a bicycle. Did somebody just buy a bicycle? Did he have a bicycle that was special to him? He's talking about the bicycle. That's your mom's best friend. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, so if that's her best friend, then but he's still there with a grandmother. That's kind of interesting. Let me just see what information he's trying to give. I think he's just coming through, and he's talking about the bike. I don't know what that is. A friend's son just passed from a bike accident. This is definitely for you, Jody, okay? Because he's talking about the bike, and I felt like somebody passed, but I didn't feel like it was him. So, all right, this is his way of just showing up and saying that he sees what's going on this side. His grandson married September. Okay, no, this is definitely for Jody. He's saying thank you because I'm not really sure if you held on to something really, really special of his. You've kept his memory alive, and he's just saying thank you for that. Even though you ended up having to move on and you had another family, there's a lot of emotions coming from this Joseph to you, and I can feel that. And wow. Yeah, because he showed up before I even showed up on the live. I had to make some notes. So, his name was Joseph. Wow. There's a few people. You know what's interesting? Sometimes that information... Birthday's in September. My grandma is on the other side as well. Sometimes people come through and there's a piggyback situation. This I definitely feel strong that this is Jody, but you know what, Alexandria? It could very well be for you as well. It was a bicycle. It wasn't a four-wheeler or whatever, but there is some similarity. But I definitely feel that this is for Jody. And he just wanted to say thank you, and that he... Jody, I don't know if you ever look up in the sky and look at a star and say, that's Joseph, but he is saying, I'm that star. So I'm going to give you that information because he's saying, I am that star. I'm feeling a little bit emotional because he's very, very loving and very warm to me towards coming through. So I don't know if there's anything else. I'm just going to see if he has anything else to... It's like he's taking care of... It was read at his funeral. Yeah, Joseph is yeah, it is a common name. So, yeah, Jody, this is your Joseph. So, you take the dates. But he's saying he is that star. So I call it a little flyby. He just came he just came to say hello, and he is very, very good. About the stars, okay. Then we know that's for you. He's talking about he is the star. That is so sweet. So there's a lot of smiling, and he's very, very happy, and he's not... There is no, okay, he's saying he doesn't have a grudge. He does not have a grudge. He doesn't, it's very important for you to hear this. He says, I don't have a grudge. Okay? So, I'm going to leave that with you, Jody. Sweet, sweet, sweet kid, actually. All right, so if there's more that comes through, I'll let you know. Gosh, what a sweet kid. Oh, and interesting, he's giving me a blue flower, that's very blue. I don't know if it's a rose per se, but there's definitely a blue flower that he's given me to give to you. So there you go. All right. Whew. All right, so Martha O'Brien, yes, I did feel drawn to you. So that was interesting. That Joseph showed up in my meditation before I even came online. He was in a hurry. All right, Martha O'Brien. Oh, and the deck that I'm reading from tonight, guys, is... from my Gaia Oracle card deck. And that's one of my favorites. Isn't that so pretty? So, Margaret, I pulled the attachment card for you. You can see how she's intertwined. It says, letting go of restriction and fear. So, whatever, and this is a good time to think about letting go of fear and restriction, because the full moon is a perfect time for cleansing and letting go and moving on. So there's something for you to take a look at. It might be a little bit uncomfortable for you to feel it, but it's about feeling it, realizing that you don't want to take it forward and you want to let go of it. Okay? That's for you, dear. Okay. Ooh, I had turned off the air because it was getting chilly in here. You can't let it go. You can let it go. You can let it go. Because if you don't let it go, see how she's just trapped. She's trapped with all of these, I call them chains, but I know that you can. All right? You know you can do it. And you will feel so much lighter when you sit down and go, you know what? I'm going to let that go. It is not worth it. Okay? All right, let's see who else I might be drawn to. Let's see. June, I don't know if we have June Pinau. All right. I am drawn to give you a card. Not sure who all I'm going to be drawn to tonight. We'll see how many I can get to before I have to say good night. Okay, so June, I pulled the Eternal Dance. Isn't that a really pretty card? Look at that. So this says movement, will of life, path of least resistance. You are moving forward on your path. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of change coming for you. I don't know if you've quite picked up on it yet, but you are going through a change. You're going to go with that forward movement. And the part of this card talks about if the certain way is very, very difficult and you feel like you just can't do it, then you find another way and you take the path of least resistance. It's okay to do that, all right? But know that you are having a change and you are moving forward. I love the Eternal Dance card. It is so cool. And I also wanted to see if Donna was still here. Donna Best, are you still here, Miss Donna? Donna Best. I felt drawn to pull you. There you go, Donna. Miss Donna, I feel drawn to pull you a card. Let's see what we have for you. Yes, moving forward in best way and ease. Correct. All right, Miss Donna. Oh, interesting. So this might seem to be a difficult card, but it really isn't a difficult card, my friend. Remembrance. Look at her. See how she's kind of in the water. She's got her emotions. She's kind of looking a little bit behind her, okay? This talks about resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. And I think this could be something that's coming up for you because we're surrounding the full moon, and the full moon always brings up our emotions. And so there may be something that's just come up for you that you maybe want to take a look at and just go, oh, you know, maybe that's not such a bad thing. Or, you know, maybe it wasn't so hard on me. I feel like maybe the school situation may be involved with some of this. I am not sure. But she's a little pensive on the card, but it's a great card, and it gives us an opportunity to say, hey, you know, maybe some past feelings and emotions are coming up for something. It's just about taking a look at that. But look at the beautiful sky behind her. Look at that. It's beautiful, beautiful. So there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to worry about because it's all good. I hope that makes sense for you, Miss Donna. Sometimes things, I've had, you know, since I moved up here in Prescott Valley, I've had some things pop up for me emotional-wise, and I've had to maybe spend some time out in nature looking at it and dealing with it and trying to release. So anyway, all right, that's for you, sweetie. Let's see. All right, Karen Rocchio. I feel Karen, Karen, is there a mother? You're welcome, Donna. Karen, is there, Karen, is there a mother figure on the other side for you? A mother figure or a grandmother, but I kind of get the feeling that it's more of a mother figure. And for all those that just came in, welcome, welcome. Let us all know where you're from. I have mother-in-law and grandmother. Okay. Was there someone who either passed in September or had a birthday in September? Mother-in-law. Okay. Did she have anything going on in her heart area? I'm feeling like there was something in the heart. And of course, these things are always lagging, so pardon the delays when we're trying to get answers here. So yes, welcome to all of you new people. So Karen, was there anything, and brother-in-law passed on something in September. My sister's birthday is September. Did your mother-in-law pass from anything around the heart area? Let me know, because I'm feeling heart. And this woman is talking about 2 boys. So I don't know if she had 2 boys. She's talking about 2 boys. Mother-in-law was dementia. Just released from hospital with a heart condition. Okay, this woman was just showing me the heart thing. So obviously she can see what's going on earth if you have your mom with the heart situation. Did someone have 2 boys? She's talking about 2 boys. And was she your mother? Okay. And was she in a facility for a while before she passed? I'm being shown like a facility. Ex-husband and her son Joe. Okay. All right. All right, she's talking about 2 boys. So at least we know that's who's coming through, is your mother-in-law. So she's very, very, she's here to say that she's as sharp as a tack. And so, you know, when we pass and we go to the other side, we don't have those physical ailments with us, including memory loss or anything like that. So it's like, we don't take any of that with us. So she's coming through to say she is as sharp as a tack, full-blown memory. She's saying that she even remembered how to dance that, and I think she's saying the word jig. She remembered how to dance the jig. So I don't know if she was a dancer or if she kind of forgot how to dance when she went through that, but that's what she's saying. She passed at home. Okay. It just seemed like it was in some kind of, you know, like the room was really decorated really nice where you would have your own little bed and your own little dresser. That's what I was seeing. So if that resonates for you, fine. And if it doesn't resonate for you, that's fine too. But I felt, as soon as I felt drawn to you, this person showed up. So Karen, I'll go ahead and pull a card for you since I was drawn to you, okay? Thank you, Miss Tina. You're so supportive and helpful. And like I said, remember guys, make sure to click on Tina's link. Put it in here again, Miss Tina, and make sure you follow her. She's very, very gifted with her readings. So Karen, I also pulled for you the remembrance card, okay? Once again, just like I said to the other sweet soul, it's about resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. So you have the exact same card I just pulled for Donna. Kind of interesting. So there's nothing to be pensive about because there's beautiful sky behind her. She is looking back that way, but it's not going to be as bad as you think that it is if you allow those things to happen, okay? That is for you, all right? Thank you, Tina. Robin Black, I also felt drawn to you if you are still here. Always have to, I know I had cataract surgery, but I can't see close up unless I put my readers on. All right, so here's a card for you, Robin. And thank you guys for sharing this out. And if those of you who aren't following me feel like you want to follow me, just click like on my page if you want to get notified. When I am here every Monday at 6:30 unless for some reason something happens. So Arizona, 6:30 Arizona time. All right, so Robin, okay, so Robin, you're what I would call, you're at winter's end. So, you know, during winter, it's dormant. There's not a lot happening, but you are nearing winter's end, and it says regeneration, rebirth, and a positive outcome, Robin. So this is for you. You are going into like what I would call what comes after winter, spring. So maybe there were some things that you planted and that you didn't maybe fulfill, but that was the winter time. And so now it is your time, and it's going to happen, and it's going to be a good outcome for you. So that's your card, okay? Welcome all you new people. Let me see. Thank you, Margie. Okay, I feel I'm gonna, Babs, if you are still here, I'm gonna pull you a card. Let's see what we got for you, Babs. So are you, Miss Tina. I always enjoy your lives. So, interesting. I thought I kind of, one popped out and then one kind of popped out afterwards. So, you know, this seems to be a theme for you guys tonight. Check it out. the remembrance card, just what I pulled for the other two sweet ladies. This is about resurfacing of past feelings and emotions, Babs. It's going to come up. You can either stuff it back down or you can say, you know what? It's not as bad as I thought it was. Feel it and let it move on. So that is the one card. But the other one is the Hidden Path card. See how you really don't know which way forward? And it says the marriage of spirit and matter. It's a hidden path. You really don't know which way to go on this hidden path. And when it talks about spirit and matter, it's sort of like maybe you're going through an awakening and you're trying to deal with the earthly as well as the spiritual. And you just need to know, just go forward. It is a hidden path. You don't know. I know, 3 times that card came up. Whew, that's freaky. So you're experiencing something. I just feel it's a spiritual, I call it, like it said, a spiritual communion. It's a marriage between spirit and matter. So trust it. It is hidden. You don't know what's going forward, but you are protected. You can see by the symbols. So you got 2 cards tonight. Wow, that's interesting. 3rd time's a charm. So, you know, I think that you're in a new phase, Babs. You're in a very new beginning of something. I think you need to pay attention. I hear that there's going to be a lot of signs for you to pay attention to. If you look at something and you say, I wonder if that's a sign, it is a sign. And listen to that and go along with that. And also they're telling me, make sure you write down your dreams when you wake up. Make sure you have a pad and a pen by the bed, because you're going to be getting some dreams that are going to be helping you. Okay? All right? I love these cards. I'm using these tonight, the Gaia. And for those of you that are new, that want to follow me and join my Wings of Inspiration page, every Thursday I do put cards up and let you pick 1, 2, or 3. And all the other days, I just put inspirational quotes on there. So you can ask to join that if you would like. You're quite welcome, Babs. Let's see. Donna Orsano, something about you. I don't know what, but cannot believe it's already been 45 minutes. Time flies. So Donna, let's see. Hey Donna, I wanted to ask you, you guys are so kind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Donna, are there any twins in your family? I looked at your name and all of a sudden I saw twins. So I'm going to pull a card for you, but is there any twins in your family, please? You do have twins in your family? Okay. Are you one of the twins? Yes, there is. I saw your name and they said twins, twins. Are there more than one set of twins, Donna? Have there been? No, your dad is a twin. Okay. I am feeling like there was an older woman here. I'm not really good with names, but it was almost like there was a G name, and it almost seemed like Oh, and your nephew has twins. Yeah, I was hearing that there was more than one set of twins here. And what the person that was talking to me appears to be a grandmother type figure. So do you have a grandmother who was on the other side who would be, well, she doesn't always have to be connected to the twins, but I feel that she is connected to the twins. I don't. So are there twin boys? Does your dad have a twin brother? Donna. Sorry guys, this thing lags. Maybe your mom. Maybe it is your mom. Okay. Because she said there's also a girl. I think I'm seeing the two boys that are twins, and then she's saying there's also a girl. There's also a daughter or a girl related to these twins. So like there would be, yes. Okay. All right. So there's definitely a female figure here talking to me about more than one set of twins, which is kind of interesting. And she's also talking about there's also a girl. So do you have an aunt? Does your dad have a sister? Because she's talking about the girl. Also, Donna, do you have 3 children? If there's another troll on here, guys, if there's someone, I meant to say this at the beginning, if there is someone on here that's trying to give you guys readings, please ignore those people and please report those people. They don't belong here and is not cool. You don't have 3 kids? Okay, she's just showing me 3 kids. But yeah, if you guys want to screenshot who the person is, ignore them because they don't belong here and report them. You have 2 kids. Okay. You're not planning on having a 3rd, are you, Donna? I'm just saying, talking about 3 kids. Somebody has 3 kids. Or 3. So there might be somebody else. Do you have a sister that maybe has 3 kids, or a brother that has 3 kids? Anyway, there's a female here, and you're old. Oh, we're not old, Donna. Nobody's ever old. Well, anyway, so she's doing a quick flyby. She is talking about October. She is saying October, your sister has 3. Okay, then I think this is your mom, all right? Because she's just trying to come through and do a flyby and say hello. Is there anything about the month of October? Let me know. And towards the end of her life, your mom, did she have trouble breathing? Did she have any? Your mom's birthday is October. All right, this is your mom. I just love those confirmations. It makes me so happy to know that I've connected someone. It was like as soon as I saw your name and the twins, and then the person showed up. So, did she have anything with the lungs before she passed? With the breathing? Breathing problems. Okay. Everything is all clear, she's telling me. I don't know why she's saying it in that way. She says, tell her all is clear. I don't know if that's something that you've been waiting for an answer on something, or if you're worried about your mom. Your mom is doing fabulous. She is doing very, very well. She's looking over the little girl. Oh, tomorrow's your birthday. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Like I said, I was so drawn to you instantly, Donna. She watches over a little girl. I don't know who has the little girl, but she's looking over. She watches over. Woo, she's a strong one here. Hang on. Goodness. Woo, yes, happy early birthday. You had 2 miscarriages. Oh, see, when they talk about what, you know, she's looking over the little girl. I don't know if there was a little girl on earth, but obviously there's a little girl that she's keeping an eye on in I call heaven. So hopefully that'll bring you some closure for that, because she definitely has the little girl, or she watches over the little girl is what she's telling me. So let me see if she has anything more. You pay attention on your birthday. I think you're going to get something. I think you're going to get something for your birthday. Keep your eyes open. Keep your heart open. It could even be a song. If you get something 3 times, that means it's a message for you. So just keep open. You're going to get something. I'm not quite sure what, but something special that she'll have for you. All right? So thank you for coming in, Donna. Sometimes they're all waiting out into the wings, and then when somebody comes in, boom, it's like, oh, there they are. So I'm honored that your mom came through to give you, let's see. Nick, you know, yes. I do, you know, we do say this sometimes, and you know, some of my other associates, we do talk about this. When they pass over, they're more than okay. She's doing very, very well. She's working on, you know, what we call, I call it part of our healing when we pass over. We, you know, we do our life reviews. We do some healing work. And so she's in that healing stage and will be for a little bit. She's good. She is all good. Guys, I've run out of steam. It's been almost an hour here, so I'm gonna have to, she had a hard life. Well, she showed up just to give you a special message. Well, and you know, I wish that I could always be drawn to everybody and read everybody, but it just doesn't happen. But if you guys have a question, and maybe if you would like a private reading, send me a message on my business page. I do try to do these free readings. Sometimes I'm on Instagram, and I'll give free readings on Instagram as well. But I'll be back here on Monday, and every once in a while, I will just pop up for no reason. So that's why you want to click the button to be notified. Sometimes on a whim, I'll say, boy, I feel like I need to get on and give some readings. So guys, thank you all for being here. And I so appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you all have a blessed night, and make sure you're out there when that harvest moon rises. It's going to be, you know, you'll be able to see Mars, and hopefully maybe the moon will be orange. So I might have some reading specials coming up. I haven't really made a decision yet on that. Usually at the holidays I do. So anyway, all right guys, I love you all. Take care. Bye.